We're here in East Mount Airy at the Germantown Christian Assembly, one of many voting locations in the 8th District. City Council incumbent Donna Miller is not running for re-election after holding office for 16 years. Stepping up to the plate is Green Party candidate Brian Rudnick against former Democratic candidate Cindy Bass. The race for this City Council seat will come down to who can address the major issues surrounding community development and economic growth in this historic district.
Philadelphians haven't been prepared and equipped with the science background, and I believe that we need to fully participate. And so, you know, you have crimes, you have jobs, you have education. All of those things are interrelated. And as far as jobs, we need to make sure that, you know, we bring industry in. If we bring industries in and they've got an educational background that equips them to work in those high-tech, well-paying jobs, then we will effectively reduce crime. So as I see it, they're all interrelated. And those are, I think, what Philadelphia's priorities have to be.
Other issues residents seem to be concerned with include the district's historical value and communication with elected officials.
So if you're interested in history and you're going to see the Liberty Bell and you're going to see the President's House and all of the other historic sites here in the city, then Germantown, as I see it, is a place that you must visit, that you must see, to have a full and complete picture of what Philadelphia used to be and how it's going to morph and change into the future. And you know, looking at ways that we can grow and be a part of the future, but also recognizing the strength of our past.
And put my full support behind what the community wants and what the community needs, like restoring Germantown Town Hall. Look at our streets here. Where do you see these cobblestones? These are ancient. And in a way, they're not bad. They slow traffic down because you can't really race too fast on them. But that's part of our history and what makes the Northwest community distinctive.
Fortunately, both candidates place strong emphasis on the preservation of this district's historical roots. But will voters see an improvement in community outreach?
Someone suggested to me, well, why don't you run for the office? So I did run in 2007 because I do care and because I don't want to have a council person who's not responsive. And I'm an individual who is responsive. As an attorney, as a teacher, as someone who had a small business, I could not afford to not be responsive. I had a bookstore in the Reading Terminal Market, and if I would treat my customers the way my councilwoman treated me, I wouldn't have a business. So by nature and by practicality, I'm responsive, and that's how we're acting on our campaign, and that's how I plan to have an administration, a responsive and a caring administration. We also want to open up the district office here so people can come during evening hours, weekend hours, so that it's convenient to them to do business with the city.
Residents of all ages poured into local polling locations to make sure that this time around their concerns would be heard.
And our young people certainly need to get as much education as they can, not only at the college level, but we need to start at the lower level as soon after as early after voting as we possibly can.
Oh, it's a good idea for people my age or my age bracket to vote because it's your voice.
It's 11 a.m., the clock is ticking and the votes are rolling in. At 8 p.m. the polls close and the counting begins. In East Mount Airy, I'm Ahlora Thomas-Lyons for Decision 2011.